Put him inside your car. Put him there. Then your father come and arrest. Let him come and arrest you.
I'm a soldier, Augusta.
That's even the more reason. That's even the more reason. I'm going to lock you up. That's even the more reason. They're telling me you're a soldier. That's even the more reason. I'm going to lock you up. Get out of there.
Sorry, sir.
Get in down there.
Very sorry, sir.
Useless boy. I'm telling you you're a soldier. Just take 4 of them. Yeah, lock him up. Telling me you're a soldier. Put him there. You people that you want company. Maybe I can arrest for you. No, sir. Come on the passenger. I'll put you in that room. Then you know. Madam, you're a graduate Camino. You're also into Okada. And they're taking you one way. And you put it on Facebook. On a road that I've done. Is it good?
Sorry, sir.
And they will not hit you. You go and fall and you die. They'll say government killed you. What a shame. And we're all praying that you have a better country. Post it and tell people. This is what the kind of thing that you see. In 20 minutes, I'm sure they will still carry another person.
Welcome back, guys. I trust you've been staying safe. Now, the video you watched was the scene from Lagos just this past Tuesday when the governor of Lagos, by name Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ordered the arrests of men riding motorbikes against oncoming traffic. So just to explain it better, they were riding the motorbike in a one-way lane. So they were riding against traffic, which is actually against motor and traffic regulations. Now, this governor was on his way to the campus of the Lagos State University for the inauguration of a conference center when this incident occurred. Now, while he was plying the Lagos-Badagry expressway in his convoy, this governor encountered the motorcyclists and immediately he stopped and ordered their arrests. This can be seen in the footage where you see that many of the riders and passengers actually resorted to abandoning their motorcycles and fleeing as the governor's security details also gave them a chase. Well, I think it was a fight or flight situation, and definitely they know they are breaking the law, so they don't actually have the effrontery to stand their ground and fight the operatives. So obviously they had to flee, to the point that you would notice some of them even abandoned their motorbikes and fled. I'm sure they were afraid of the repercussions that would be meted out against them if they were caught. But if they have your motorbike and you flee, I think it's just as good as they having you, because they can still track you down. That is what I think. But, well, we will see. So, in the video, you see that they are running and they are being given that hot chase. A few of them actually managed to escape, while a handful of them were apprehended. So, this is where it got more interesting, because while they were being arrested and taken away by the security detail of the governor, one of the offenders actually exclaimed that he is a soldier. I don't know why he said this, because they were not inquiring from the people they had arrested about their profession. So I'm not sure his exact intent for coming out to proclaim his identity as a soldier. Some are of the view that probably he said that thinking he may be given exceptional treatment, or maybe he'll be allowed to go. Or maybe he said that for reasons best known to him. I don't want to speculate, but that is one question that I have. Why did he have to say he's a soldier? What was he trying to achieve by identifying himself as such? That is the first question. Now, when he said this, the governor then retorted, "Put him there. Let your father come and rescue you." And then the soldier repeated again, or this person repeated again, "I am a soldier, Oga say." Then the governor also retorted, "That's the more reason I'm going to lock you up. You are telling me you are a soldier. That's even the more reason I'm going to lock you up. Get in there. Useless boy, you are telling me you are a soldier. Lock him up." So that is what had transpired. And then when this guy was put in the car, in addition to the few who were also arrested with him, the governor didn't end there. He actually went on to some of the passengers who were on these motorbikes which had been now arrested, and also reprimanded some of the passengers for risking their lives. Exactly, because the essence of they risking their lives is they had actually boarded these motorbikes. If you are not familiar with the terrain of the Nigerian transport system, maybe you are watching from a part of the world where you are not familiar with this type of transportation, they call it the Okada system. Okada here simply refers to motorcycles that are being used as commercial means of transport. So during the arrests, these motorbikes and their riders had actually boarded or had been boarded by passengers. So there were passengers on these bikes who were supposed to pay a fare to the bikers. Now, these are the passengers that the governor was reprimanding for risking their lives, because the riders were riding or using a route that is a one-way route. So they were riding against oncoming traffic, which shouldn't be the case. And by virtue of that, obviously, it's creating a risk for the riders and by extension, their passengers as well. Now, it turns out also that this is not the first time this governor is doing this. It turns out in 2022, a similar video came out showing this same governor ordering the arrest of a commercial motorcyclist who was again riding against traffic along another road close to the Victoria Island. And again, that was also not the first time, because dating back as far as 2012, the Lagos state government banned commercial motorcycles, popularly called the Okadas, and banned them from plying major routes and commenced a strict enforcement of the ban in 2018 and 2022. But as is expected, some recalcitrant Okada riders still continue to flout this ban. So it is not surprising that you see the governor acting in this manner. Now, police officers and personnel of the Lagos Task Force periodically have resorted to raiding these Okada hotspots where they park and wait for passengers to come, and then seizing some of the motorbikes, which are then crashed to serve as a deterrent to others. But unfortunately, this in itself has also not been able to serve as a strong enough deterrent in chaotic and densely populated Lagos. So it looks like the security agencies are fighting a losing battle. And as of just this past Tuesday, Governor stepped in and when his convoy met these people breaching. And Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos, is currently in a state of mixed situation, because what he did has sparked a lot of conversations, especially with regards to the military man being arrested. I haven't seen any reports confirming that he's actually a soldier like he was claiming, but looks like the narrative out there is people are just taking his word for it that he's a military man. And this has brought about a conversation on social media with regards to how it plays out if he's a soldier and the fact that he was arrested with these civilians by a governor. Some people are making different analysis about the whole thing. I'm going to get into that. But before I do, another gentleman has come up on social media. He is also, well, he is presenting himself as a military man per how he is talking and the perspective he's talking from, and a Nigerian military man at that. And he has come to address this issue from his perspective and what he thinks was wrong and right with what happened on Tuesday between Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and this soldier and the others. Let's go and watch what he said, and then I'll come back with the views of others on social media, and then I'll add my 2 cents.
Okay.
Watch this video with you up here. Watch it.
Yes, sir. That's even the more reason. That's even the more reason. I'm going to lock you up. That's even the more reason. You're telling me you're a soldier. That's even the more reason. I'm going to lock you up. Get down there. Get in down there.
Very sorry, sir.
This is where you're telling me you're a soldier. Just take 4 of them. They have locked him up. Telling me you're a soldier. Put him there.
Did I just hear your governor calling a soldier, a lance corporal, useless? He called a lance corporal useless. Lance corporal, that's now this notice the man broke his arm. They fired the man for hand like this. Now iron thing in hand. Now iron. A lance corporal. Now for there you they call a soldier useless in front of who? In front of all those idiots, those bastards civilian. DSS they push a soldier in any situation. You meet yourself as a soldier, but see, but now 5 seconds I may give you for you to compose yourself. After that, you must know how to reply that. Even reply any attack, anything that comes your way. Because he's a governor, I know. Yes, everybody will be shocked that oh boy, governor can't arrest me. Me, I don't say I did perfect too. I don't know say I did perfect. I'm not perfect for this world. But in any situation like this, beside your barrack far, besides your barrack, nobody, nobody can arrest you for that side. Nobody, I say nobody can arrest you. Because see, but you have to tell the man, say, sir, if you stand your ground, nobody will slap you for that. No DSS can slap you, no police can slap you, you say you refuse to go. Okay, you want to arrest me for who? When MP day, military police day, what is my offense? Okay, I pass one way, beside my barrack. What if I just go outside, maybe I want to go and buy something? Or I just carry bike, I want to go and buy something. Do I have to go and follow the long roadway down because I want to go and buy something? Who does that? In which army? So now a governor have the God to go out. He's even calling the soldier useless. So see, Lagos to the see peace. Let's talk true. Let's talk the truth. Lagos to the see peace. Let's assume that all this not inside here, not is where they here. Even that not is the man there now. We say that name soldier well. She now for there the governor will just carry his convoy. You will say you even they pass one way far. You go now they say me then they arrest soldiers. Guy pick this one. Soldier. See, he also constitutes nuisance himself. The governor he constitutes nuisance. See, you are pursuing civilians. What if they go and have any accident for there? You're not saying the governor is now acting like it out himself. Governor far. You were supposed to respect yourself. If the soldier refuses, say he's not going anywhere, they're not born anybody where they slap him for there. If he refuse, the governor won't shift to soldier. If the governor carries his hand up like this, you know say he don't buy job himself. They no born the governor where making carry hands up. If any of my senior, if any NCO or any officer say, Alpha, you go to, even if now one day, second lieutenant, I go to, I will go. If the MP arrest me, say Alpha, go to Gaza, but governor no get the God to just say, Kai, you go to Gaza.
So you heard what this
now you don't put
alleged soldier is also saying. Now, it's an interesting perspective. I don't condone to debate about him passing insults on the civilians. I don't agree with him on that. But then, this is what others are also discussing, or the perspectives out there about this whole issue, because he's a governor. He has arrested his convoy, not himself, but under his direction, so to speak, has arrested some civilians and an alleged soldier or a man claiming to be a soldier. But then the question is, does he have the authority to arrest a soldier? And should the soldier have been arrested at all? These are the debates going on out here. And for me, I'm going to look at it from the two sides. One, should the soldier have been arrested at all? The question is, why shouldn't the soldier be arrested if he was breaking a law? So the question actually should have been, did the soldier break the law? If he did, per the road traffic regulations of the country which this soldier is serving, then what should have been the repercussions for that according to that same law? Is he supposed to be arrested, or is anyone breaking that law supposed to be arrested? That is what should answer that debate. I don't know what it is in Nigeria, but I think that should be sufficient in giving some perspective of a response to this question going on out there. And then two, does the governor and his team have the authority to arrest this soldier? Because if you watch the reaction video of this other guy also seemingly presenting himself as a soldier, he was talking about military police coming in and all. But what if there's no military police close by? What are the other remedies? Is it within the governor and his convoy's jurisdiction to effect such an arrest? Because in any case, citizens can also even effect a citizen's arrest in themselves. So how does this play out with the governor and his security team, especially when the offense is ongoing, the crime is ongoing? By the time military police may get there, it might be something else. So the question is it wrong the soldier was arrested, or is it wrong that he was arrested by the governor of that state and not specifically the military police? Some are saying that some uniformed men seem to think they are above the law. So maybe this soldier was expecting that if he says he's a soldier, he's going to be exempted and released. And then the others who are just regular civilians will rather be arrested and dealt with. Like I said initially, we don't know if that was his intent. But if you look at the response the governor gave, it seems to suggest, I seem to think that he was telling this person that if indeed you are a soldier, then you are going to even be held more accountable because you should be setting the example in terms of discipline. And that point is also being supported by another group of debaters out there who agree that, yeah, if you're a military man, you should be the level of discipline as compared to the regular civilians who themselves are also expected to be disciplined, but you shouldn't be found among them breaking the law. So the whole thing has become a debate. So the last time I checked, there was a report that the governor had actually ordered the release of the soldier. But this is something that I think should be a wake-up call. I think it's important that people learn to follow rules. Once the rules are made, the laws are made, they are made for everybody. It shouldn't be like the animal kingdom where 4 legs have their rules and 2 legs also have their rules. And depending on who you are, some laws and rules may apply or not. I think that begins to create an animal farm situation. And then people begin to feel that they are either above the law or they should be excused because of who they probably are or who they know or who knows them. And if you are watching me from Africa, I'm sure you may know 1 or 2 countries or situations where these kind of situations begin to play out. And it's as if you don't know any big person or you don't know any relevant person, then you have all the laws applying against you. Leave your comments in the comment section on this. Let's have a conversation. What do you think about this whole thing? For me, I think that it all comes down to the law and the jurisdiction in that country. If first of all, what they are doing is wrong per the law, then they've broken the law. If the law does not make an exemption for any profession, when it comes to that law being broken, then they've all broken the law. And if they've all broken the law, or some of them have broken the law, then the next thing is, who does the law allow to make an arrest? Everything should be coming from the law. The law is what is running or what should be running the country and anything that is being done. This soldier that came to react, or this alleged soldier, seemed to be talking about other things as well. But all that should be coming from the law. Everything is in the bosom of the law. The governor's actions, the soldiers' actions, the pedestrians' actions, the actions of the Okada riders. So at the end of the day, the question is, what does the law say? And that, I think, should be what should be used to determine all these conversations out there and not sentiments. I hope that we'll get to a point where societies in Africa are allowing the rule of law to take its course instead of picking and choosing when they would want to obey the law and when they would want to disobey based on their convenience and personal preferences. Let's have a conversation on this. What do you think? Was the governor right or was he wrong? Was the soldier supposed to be arrested in addition to the civilians, or was he supposed to be exempted? Let's have a conversation on this. It's a very interesting conversation, but I think that all these are signs that people are trying to get the right things done. Subscribe if you are yet to do so, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one.